What's up, guys? We're here. We're back. It is time for another episode of Outta Bounds. I'm Alex. I got Rick to my right this time. What's up, Rick?
What's up, everybody? Let's make it a good one.
Ash across from me.
What's going on, everybody? I'm here. I'm ready. Let's go.
Josh to my left.
Yo, what's going on?
We got the camera on us tonight. Everyone say hi to, wave hi to the camera. We got our people. You can see our faces instead of just hearing our pretty voices.
Hey.
It's time to go. All right, guys. We are ready to kick this show off. First thing we got to talk about, NFL conference championships. We got Patriots, Jaguars, and a very, very good football game.
Do we have to talk about this?
Yeah.
We got to.
And then we got Eagles, Vikings in a not very, very good game. Like, polar opposites.
That was just a horrible game, but I hate to have Rick be right. Because he did predict the Patriots.
I was 0 for 2. I was 0 for 2 in my predictions.
And I feel crazy.
Dime after dime after dime.
It's all Rick's fault.
How much money did you lose this weekend?
I didn't put a single dollar on no game.
Good call.
You know, I just gotta say, props to Jacksonville. Jacksonville played a damn good football game against the Patriots this week. They stuck with them. Tom Brady's just Tom Brady, and you know, there's only so much you can do. I saw a stat, and I just had to laugh at it. The Patriots were called for one penalty against the Jaguars. It's the fewest penalties called on one team in a playoff game since 2011, since the 2011 AFC Championship, where the Patriots were called for one penalty in a win over the Ravens.
My question is, who sits and come up with these in history?
That. On a Tuesday night when it's
who
74 degrees
in history
outside.
Somebody sitting in the
They be
closet
like,
with a supercomputer talking about
this is the first player in NFL history to throw a ball in
on
the
a
rain
Tuesday
on the
night
Tuesday.
when weather is
6:35
between.
p.m. Like
trying to watch
solar
the game.
eclipse were coming. Like, who comes up with these stats? Like, it's killing me. Everybody got a record.
People saying the NFL is rigged.
NFL is rigged. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, I
super duper rigged.
just as a sports fan, I hope it's not, because that would just hurt my heart a little bit. If I don't know, I love sports. I think it's
Gotta
pure,
be
man.
rigged.
I just hope just the one thing in this world that I love isn't completely just controlled. You know,
Everything's
I'll tell you
controlled.
what, as soon as Tom Brady rolled out that pocket for that play action, I knew it was over.
3rd and 18 won that game for them. 3rd and 18. won
Third
that
and
game.
freaking 18.
What about Nick Foles throwing all over Minnesota?
Yeah,
He
that's
doesn't
pretty
get
bad.
enough credit.
He doesn't.
Last game, when you think of the Eagles, you think of their defense. You think of Jim Schwartz. You think of Doug Peterson,
Right.
gutsy play calling. But
Right.
you don't think of Nick Foles. This game, he had
Hit me with the
352
stats.
yards and 3 touchdowns.
No picks.
No
No
picks.
picks.
You got to commend him.
Chris Long controlling that defense
Yeah.
too, man. He's a solid
Man.
player. We'll see if they can do it against New England, though. I think it's going to be a good game, 2004 Super Bowl rematch, but we will talk about that a little bit more next week. Moving on, we got some NBA to talk about. The NBA has turned into the WWE, has it not? It seems like we got fights. We got fights every week. We got people getting ejected. We got people going through secret tunnels to locker rooms.
I don't know what's going on.
They having cage matches at halftime.
I know.
Everybody
has
trying
to
to fight
be.
Austin Rivers now.
It's the halftime.
He should have been talking that. He was the first one out of the arena.
He
You saw
gets
that?
buried by
Yeah.
he gets babied
True.
by Doc anyway. That's
You're
what
right.
I be.
That's
That's
right
how I
about
be
that.
feeling.
That's just how that go.
That's just really how that goes.
But, you know, we got more fights, but it seems like the fights compared to the fights of 10, 15 years ago,
They
they're
wouldn't
soft
survive.
now. Yeah, I
They
mean,
wouldn't survive.
right. That's what I'm
No.
saying. You got Charles Barkley throwing haymakers and Shaq throwing
Who wants to fight
haymakers.
Shaq?
the
Who
bad
in
boy
their right
Pistons.
mind?
Right.
I'm not touching Shaq.
Who in their
No,
right mind would want
absolutely
to fight
not.
Shaq?
I wouldn't even be in the same room as Shaq. I'd be afraid he'd eat me.
Shaq is huge.
Yeah, the way it is now is you throw a swing and you hope somebody on your team grabs you and
Hugs
pulls
you,
you
yeah.
away.
What if
Right,
somebody
right, right.
doesn't grab a hug you so
The
you're
fake
dead?
toughness.
Your eyes
And
open
there's
up.
been
Back
situations
then,
like that. Yeah.
back then your teammates would probably watch you fight.
Right.
Yeah, watch
Cheer you
fight.
on. It's
Yeah,
like it was
cheer
like
you
hockey
on.
back then.
Yeah.
Now,
That's really what it
now
was.
it's like now it's just a hug fest after someone tries to
Them
throw a
fans.
little cheap shot and stuff like that.
Come grab me.
He touched my nose, dog.
Oh, he boxed me out, man.
Ah.
Crying.
Who do you think the toughest NBA player is today?
Today?
Today? Oh.
Good question.
Pekovic.
Oh, yeah, that man don't care.
Pekovic.
I'll say Cousins.
Kurt?
Cousins
Yeah.
does
The
not
most
care.
emotional big
Cousins
baby
does
in
not
the
care.
entire NBA.
Disregard what
know
I
he
just
don't
said,
care.
people. I just said Kirk Cousins. So
You like that?
no one.
Still stuck. What What is going on?
No one heard it, but I called myself out on it.
Because I did not hear it. I didn't hear it. Alex is. He's
sorry.
lost, guys.
No.
Kirk Cousins.
I know. Yeah, sorry. You like that. I like that
Cousins.
reference.
I like that. Yeah.
Crying.
All right. We got a segment that's kind of a new segment, but not really a new segment. It's our top 5, but we're trying to transform it a little bit. Now, I don't know if you guys been on our Twitter page, which you should be, at Outta Bounds ER.
Hey.
But after our last show, we posted a poll. If you remember, if you listened to the last show, we talked about the craziest finishes in sports history. And each one of us came up with a different finish, and we posted the poll and had you guys vote on which one you thought was craziest. Now, we also said in the tweet that you could reply with some of your own, and we still want to hear what you guys' opinions are. But today, we have our new polls from the people.
Polls from the people.
Polls from the
You guys.
people.
The people poll.
The people poll.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our top segment still, but from now on, each one of our hosts is gonna pick one top hitter, and
Top hitter.
we're gonna pick our one, and then you guys are gonna vote on which one you think was the best, whatever it is we talked about for that show.
Mine is gonna win.
Oh,
Sorry.
Ash is
I'm
already
sorry.
calling it.
I already call it.
All right. So speaking of the fights in the NBA happening recently, our top today is going to be the top fights in sports history. Ash has been begging me to go
I'm going
first.
I don't care.
Go
I'm
Ash.
Ash is
whoever
going
else.
first. Let me know what you
You
got.
know what I'm gonna say? The malice at the palace.
Ooh.
Way to bite.
I have to go first because
She bit
Ron
off of me.
Artest. Come on, guys, that man is psycho. And Ben Wallace. Come on,
Yeah.
dude never cared.
Damn.
Chairs being thrown, punches thrown at
Beer
fans.
is
Fans got
everywhere.
banned.
That was my number one.
can't
You're right,
come back.
Ash. You're right.
I
It was
had
my
to
number
go
one.
first because I knew everybody's gonna have it.
You want to hear something crazy? I'm not even making this up. I was in class today, and my professor used the video of that fight as a segue to a topic today. I
He's
promise
lit.
you
I'm
not.
about to
It was
take
the
his class
craziest
next
thing.
semester.
I know, but you know,
What's the professor name?
Dr. Mohammed Al Hakim.
What's the CRN?
I don't remember. It's philosophy of sport. There you
Wow, we're legit on golf line right now.
But yeah, for real, it's a great class. Shout out, doctor. Great class. But yeah, we talked about that, and I thought it was funny. Rick, what's your top fight in sports history? I want to hear it.
For my baseball fans, I'm gonna go with Nolan Ryan versus Robin Ventura.
Ooh, okay.
The Rangers versus the Red Sox. So Nolan Ryan, he threw a fastball that hit Ventura's elbow.
Veritek?
No, Ventura.
Okay.
Robin Ventura.
'Cause
Ventura
Jason
got
Veritek got in
upset
this
and
fight,
rushed
too.
him. He rushed him out, but lost the fight. That's crazy.
How you rushing and lose? That's
Fun
crazy.
fact: Nolan Ryan was 46 years old. Ventura was 26 years old. So you lost to someone. He lost to an old man, Robin Ventura.
Wow. That's like if someone goes up and fights Tom Brady. But they'd win because Tom Brady hit the ground quick. Just saying.
What is a shade that's going on?
Hey, this is not the first time I'll shade Tom Brady. It's not the last. Josh, what's your top fight in sports history?
I'm gonna stick it to NBA. I'm gonna go Kobe Bryant versus Chris Childs.
That was
Oh
so
my God.
funny.
Wait, was that even a fight though?
No.
They was definitely swinging a few
Some
times.
miss.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like 1 or 2 thrown
So
or
many
whatever, but
misses.
I'm sorry, Kobe fans, but Kobe got hit twice. Kobe didn't.
Kobe
land
got
a
pop
hit.
up.
aren't you a Durant fan?
KD. All time. Kobe's my fab. I gotta go with fab. But KD's my favorite player.
Why are you two going at it like
Every
this?
show.
He came for me. He started. I'm gonna finish it.
Now you
He
brought up
did.
Kobe. This wasn't a fight, but that time that Kobe put that ball in that man's face and the guy, I don't remember who it was.
Matt Barnes.
Matt
Matt Barnes, that's
Barnes.
right. He put the
Kobe
ball in
didn't
Kobe's
flinch.
face and he just stared him down. That was the baddest moment in sports history. I'm not gonna lie. That was
would've flinched.
crazy.
I would've-
I would
Yeah,
have cried.
I would have dropped him to the
I
floor.
would have been in the stands, man. All right, but I gotta talk about mine. My top fight in sports history was Ash's. I'm not gonna lie, but I had to back
Ash the
up.
Thief.
Andre Johnson versus Cortland Finnegan.
Ah,
OMG.
that was
Drop
a
the
good
helmet,
one.
fist.
The no helmet
Oh,
on Jit.
man.
Wham.
Cortland Finnegan is one of the biggest trash talkers in NFL
He
history,
stood no
man.
chance in
and
that
they,
fight.
and Andre
No
Johnson
chance.
shut him down. Miami boy.
He played for the Dolphins though.
Yeah, Cortland Finnegan did. You're right. He
He
did. I thought you were talking about Andre Johnson. I was like, we haven't had that good of a receiver in a long time.
We're about to lose land.
Yeah, I know, it's so sad. We can't give him 14.
We need
now.
to pay that man.
But so you guys heard ours. We got Malice at the Palace from Ash. Rick, what was yours? It was
Nolan Ryan versus
No,
Bobby
no,
Ray.
That
right,
means
that's
Rick is
right.
obviously gonna lose.
Nah, vote for me.
Josh got Kobe.
The only reason I didn't pick the Malice in the Palace because you said
Ash,
it
I
first.
know she took it.
Hello.
And I got Andre Johnson, Cortland Finnegan. We want you guys to reply to our poll. It'll be up soon, probably right after we post this episode, Friday at 4. And we want you guys to vote. If you think of something else, let us know in the comments. But other than that, that about wraps up our show. Remember, at Outta Bounds ER on Twitter. That's where the poll's going to be. We want to hear from you. Polls from the people. It's our new
Polls
segment.
from the people.
I like it.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, that about wraps up
Hey.
our show. Thank you guys.
Take me out,
We are
take me out,
weekly.
hey.
We will see you next
Take
week,
me
Friday
out
at
to
4.
the
Thanks for tuning in.
ball
That's a cut.
game. Hey, KD is a snake. Ain't no way he can make that bucket.
Damn.
They about to lose this year. Can't wait. Hey.